And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to West Lethbridge that apparently doesn't exist anymore in that picture. And we were laughing in the break, Alex and I, because I said iPod. People were texting us sending us messages on the iPod. They were sending us musical messages, apparently, Alex. I meant iPad. So we appreciate everyone who's been texting us and sending us messages on their cell phones. We enjoy getting the updates. -7 is where we are right now. We're not seeing any snow directly where we are, but we know there's some in the region. There's some freezing rain as well, and of course that thick, dense fog. We got our high was 8 degrees at 1 a.m. and our low is our current temperature. So it's been a reversal of temperatures, obviously, as the cold air mass continues to sink down from the north, very visible in that blue area there, and we've got moisture coming in from the west. So those two systems are what's colliding, and we had a warmer air mass at the surface left over from yesterday, of course. We got to 14 degrees yesterday, which is well above 6 for our average high. So we've got snowfall warnings to the north. It's in a band that extends almost from the central BC coastal areas, goes right across central BC, central Alberta, and extends into parts of Saskatchewan, and then they've got freezing rain in southern Saskatchewan as well. It's quite a convoluted situation here with, there are some breaks in between these impulses of moisture, but they've got heavy rainfall warnings out for the coastal areas in through Fraser Valley. They're looking at lots of precipitation that continues into all areas of BC, and you can see that rain situation in the south, and then of course the snow already starting to impact areas. Grand Prairie saw between 27 and 40 centimeters of snow in that region, and they're expecting more tonight. So there's a lot of precipitation out there. As you can see in the south, though, we're not really expecting to see heavy concentrations. We do have that flow of cold air from the north and precipitation coming across. So tomorrow morning could still see some fog banks, but by the afternoon it should be just cloudy skies with a chance of flurries, and that's going to continue into Sunday when we have periods of snow. 4 degrees in St. John's right now. They have some rainfall warnings out there, and the mouth of the St. Lawrence as well. Parts of the Maritimes looking at that as well. But it's pretty quiet as you get into southern Quebec, southern Ontario. Sun and cloud mix. Toronto saw a few flurries today. -5 degrees in Winnipeg, -4 in Regina, -10 in Saskatoon. They've got some snow and blowing snow in those areas. As I said, it's raining on the coast right now in Vancouver, but up north in Whitehorse and Yellowknife saw some sunshine, but right now with the wind chill, Yellowknife's at -34 degrees. 3 degrees for a low in East Kootenay overnight tonight with that shower activity and that chance of showers tomorrow as well. Daytime high, you saw that at 11 degrees. 2 and 7 for Crow's Nest Pass, and tomorrow you're expecting that precipitation in the afternoon hours. Medicine Hat looking at 2 centimeters of snow tonight. Wrap around from one of those lows is going to clip you with that snowfall, and then tomorrow some morning snow, maybe some sunshine by late afternoon. We're keeping our fingers crossed for you. And here in Lethbridge, fog tonight, some showers mixed with some flurries, then that freezing shower activity, winds out of the north at 20 kilometers per hour tomorrow, and we are expecting clouds and flurries tomorrow. Now, the graphics are interesting here. Looks like heavy snowfall tomorrow and then things clearing out. Actually, it's a chance of flurries tomorrow, chance of flurries on Saturday. Sunday is the day when we have periods of snow. So that's the day where everything really settles into southern Alberta, and we have the temperatures, of course, cool. And then we start to see a bit of recovery on Monday, but it's very brief because as we get into Tuesday, we're back down into a sun and cloud mix, highs of -3. And right now it looks like Wednesday we'll be seeing a return of some clouds and flurries. So it's really up and down this month, but that's very traditional with the month of March. And something also traditional is Dory's story on Thursday, and this one is our last installment of our series of looks behind the scenes at 5th on 5th. Dale Taylor has been a 5th on 5th instructor for 9 years. He thoroughly enjoys his work and the successes he has seen over the years.
I'm a former school teacher, and one of the things that was difficult teaching school was that you were often working with a fairly large class, and it was hard to meet the needs of each individual in that setting. Whereas here, with the Express Literacy Program, I'm always working with people on a one-to-one basis, so you really get to see them grow.
Raina is one of the people who Dale has worked with, and she enjoys what she is learning.
Kind of like really looking at the computer. It's like very fun looking at that. You can look on the computer for different kinds of jobs if you don't have one.
and the staff is really here to help you.
Yeah.
They come, they tell us, they come because we treat them like a person, like an individual, not a statistic. And they get that at the front, right as they come in, and certainly in any of our programs, that's a focus. We try to make them feel like they're important. And in tears, they tell us that that's what they're feeling. And, you know, that's, you can't buy that kind of experience.
5th on 5th Youth Services, making a difference every day.
Dory's Story, brought to you by Langenberg Optical, once again voted best of the best.